The flame that never dies. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 8. As the sun lingered on the horizon of Kurukshetra, casting long shadows across the battlefield, Arjuna's mind turned to the deepest questions of existence. Krishna, he asked, what is Brahman? What is the self? What is karma? And what happens at the time of death? How can a person truly remember you in that final moment? Krishna's eyes, full of compassion and wisdom, met Arjuna's gaze. These are noble questions, Arjuna, he said. Let me answer with a story, one that reveals how the soul journeys beyond the limits of life. The story of Rishi Arunika and the dying king. In a peaceful kingdom long ago, there ruled a wise but aging king named Vikrant. Though loved by his people, he was tormented by one fear, death. He summoned the great sage Rishi Arunika, known for his serene wisdom. Sage, Vikrant said, I have conquered lands and ruled justly, yet when I close my eyes, I tremble. I do not know what lies beyond death. What if everything ends? Arunika sat silently, then replied, Great king, if you truly wish to know what lies beyond, come with me to the forest. Leave your crown behind, for what we seek cannot be worn over gold. Vikrant agreed and spent his final years learning the path of spiritual realization. One night, Arunika began his teaching. There are 3 truths, O king. He said, Brahman is the imperishable, the highest reality, unchanging and eternal. The self, or Adhyatma, is the soul that dwells within every being. And karma is action, that which binds the soul to cycles of birth and death. Vikrant listened eyes wide. The time of death, the sage continued, is the most sacred. Whatever one remembers at that final moment, that alone the soul attains. So one must live a life of remembrance, of surrender, of meditation on the eternal. The king asked, and how does one prepare for that final hour? Arunika smiled and said, through yoga, steady devotion, disciplined mind, and unwavering focus on the Supreme. Back on the battlefield, Krishna explained further to Arjuna, whatever being one remembers at death, that being one becomes. So remember me always, Mama Nusmar Udiyasiye, think of me and fight. If your mind is fixed on me, without distraction, you shall surely come to me. Arjuna's eyes sparkled with both hope and awe. Krishna, what form does the Supreme take? What happens to the soul that remembers you at death? Krishna replied, I am the one eternal, the ruler, the subtle essence behind all beings. Those who know me as the all-pervading self and remember me at life's end attain my divine nature. They are not reborn. He paused, then continued, close your eyes and listen, Arjuna. I will describe the way. The path of light and the path of darkness. There are 2 eternal paths, Krishna said, the path of light and the path of darkness, one leading to liberation, the other to rebirth. The path of light is for those who depart at the time of fire, in the bright half of the month, in the sunlit phase. They reach the eternal and are not reborn. But those who leave during the night, in the dark half, return to the world again. Arjuna asked, are these times literal, Krishna, or do they symbolize something deeper? Krishna smiled. They are both real and symbolic. The path of light is the path of knowledge, self-discipline, and devotion. The path of darkness is ignorance, material desire, and forgetfulness of the self. The king's final test. Back in the forest, King Vikrant's time approached. He lay beneath the open sky, the stars above him like silent witnesses. Rishi Arunika sat beside him. Remember what I taught you, the sage said softly. Vikrant closed his eyes and focused on his breath. He had practiced this for years, drawing his mind inward, controlling the senses, fixing his awareness on the divine. As the last breath neared, he spoke, "O Infinite One, Source of Light, take me into you. I offer myself with all I have known into the flame that never dies." He passed with a smile. A divine light emerged from his body, like a golden bird, rising toward the heavens, free, unbound, and eternal. Krishna continued to Arjuna, "The yogi who controls the breath, fixes the mind between the eyebrows, chants Om, and departs with me in his heart reaches the highest state. The wise know that all worlds, even the highest like Brahmaloka, are temporary, but those who attain me never return." Arjuna asked, "How does one reach this state, Krishna?" Krishna answered, "Through unwavering devotion, bhakti, by surrendering all actions to me, knowing me as the Supreme, and constantly remembering me, one reaches me. This is the supreme goal, beyond which there is no return." The flame within all, far away, a young boy named Tarun, son of a potter, sat near a fire. His father told him stories of kings, sages, and gods. "Father," he asked one night, "is God far away in the sky?" His father chuckled, "No, my child. God is in the fire, in the breath, in the earth beneath us. He is in you and in me." "Can I find him?" Tarun asked. "Yes," his father said. "Live honestly, love everyone, and remember him always. If you do that, even death will be a doorway to him." Tarun smiled, and the fire reflected in his young eyes, like a symbol of the eternal flame Krishna spoke of. Conclusion: Akshara Brahma Yoga, the yoga of the imperishable Brahman, talks about the eternal soul and what happens at the time of death. In Chapter 8, Krishna explains the ultimate truth of the soul's journey. Brahman is the imperishable, unchanging reality behind all. Adhyatma is the self, the soul that is eternal. Karma is action, the cause of bondage. At the moment of death, what we remember is what we attain, hence the need for constant God remembrance during life. There are two paths, one leading to liberation, light, and one leading to rebirth, darkness. Through devotion, self-discipline, and meditation on Om, one can merge with the Supreme. The ultimate goal is union with Krishna, after which there is no return to worldly sorrow. This chapter teaches us not to fear death, but to prepare for it, not with dread, but with devotion. It reminds us that our final moment can be our greatest victory if we live a life of remembrance. Whether you're a king, a warrior, a sage, or a potter's son, the Supreme waits not in faraway heavens, but within your own heart, eternal, silent, and shining.